and our fellow classmates, we welcome you all here tonight. Thank you for joining us in celebrating this amazing accomplishments of our class, and heartiest congratulations to all the graduates here.
We're excited to be able to give the class farewell tonight, and while we know we can never say enough to represent the accomplishments of our classmates, we hope to adequately represent the spirit of our class and say farewell to Wake Forest.
An MBA has been a dream for most of us for long before it even began. A dream we all lived through during very turbulent times. However, it's a dream which is now fulfilled, and we are here today standing, awakened, and inspired only to dream bigger. 24 months have passed, and it feels like just yesterday that we made the most important decision of our lives.
Just over 2 years, we walked through the doors of the Charlotte Center to begin orientation for our MBA. We came representing a variety of educational backgrounds, career histories, and personal stories, ready to embark on our educational adventure, but not quite sure what to expect. During orientation, we quickly learned about our classmates and began to develop relationships with our teams. From the very beginning, each of our classmates' full personalities came through, and our class began to develop a personality of its own. Determined, caring, loud, opinionated, intelligent, and dedicated, we began our classes and immediately realized we would need to work hard to keep up.
Every Monday and Wednesday, we came to learn from esteemed professors who continuously altered our perceptions by reinforcing the values this institution stands by. During quant, we learned from Pat. We learned from Pat to be parsimonious in our arguments, and a lot of our potent poems. Matthew Phillips showed his undying commitment to education, using new technology to teach us, even when classes were canceled due to snow, while still proving he can look cool. Drove around the whole time.
Professor Scott's made class discussions relevant, as demonstrated by Rob Nash and Gary Smith's countless current event articles they brought to class. They made us feel comfortable, free to discuss their thoughts and ask questions. Adam Hyde even tried not to laugh when Justin. Each of the professors we encountered had their own backgrounds and teaching methods, which fit like unique puzzle pieces into our educational adventure.
So I guess it turns out what we learned in those classrooms were not just lessons on management. They were in fact lessons of life that will take with us forever. The past 24 months, we have transformed personally and professionally. And without a doubt, Wake Forest University School of Business has been instrumental in this process.
As different as each of our professors were, they all had one thing in common: their love for case studies. We examined a countless number of cases which taught us the value of analyzing data and using our diverse understanding of business to solve complex issues. Vish and I decided to look at our farewell as one final case study, our class by the numbers. We hope the data collected represents not only the educational merit of our graduate class, but also the heart of the class and the life we have lived over the past 2 years.
4 students got married, and we can happily celebrate 3 new engagements, including our insider couple, Abby Dupont and Ryan McCullough. Congratulations on achieving your MBA and MRS degree, Abby.
There are 5 Wake Forest couples with at least one member in our class.
6 members of our class came into the program with advanced degrees.
8, the number of times Mary Cheryl makes the world a better place every day.
9, the number of times each week that Robert said something in class, half of the time offending someone else.
10 people in our class traveled on international trips to India and South America.
We worked as 11 study teams from day 1 to the end of our 4 classes. These study teams actually became our families, our second families, as we spent countless hours on team projects and learning from each other.
There were 12 babies born into the Wake Forest family over the course of our program.
13 members of our class were named to Beta Gamma Sigma.
19, the number of times Isaiah has asked somebody in our class to invest with him.
Al reminded us all that he's from Latin America 23 times during the course of the international business class.
27, the number of times our classmates took breaks at Fitzgerald's.
We have 30 quizzes and exams in our core classes, most of which we passed, and each of us were graded on 32 papers and case studies excluding deliverables for our summer classes.
37, the number of times Derek has found an unnecessary reason to use Excel.
Since the start of our program, 42 people have been promoted or started a new job. That's a remarkable statistic.
48, the number of times Brittany has told us a story about selling cereal and Tim has talked about making chemicals.
54 seats were filled in with our class members, at least until halftime when Matt trainer took a break and never came back.
56, according to Ron, each of the members of our class has thought about sex 56 times since Mitch and I started talking.
62, the number of times Andy came to class at least 15 minutes late.
115, the number of times Paul Hoffman has played a practical joke on someone.
398, number of shrieks Julia let out in the middle of class. 390 times someone actually did it.
528, the number of hours we spent in class over the past 2 years.
And 1. Today, we graduate as one class, one family, for we have created something far stronger than a network. We have created a bond of respect, friendship, and gratitude. The depth of knowledge and experience that we have shared in those classrooms, study rooms, over breaks, hallways, parking lot, and several other places, those interactions will be priceless and unforgettable. This experience would not have been complete without you. You wonderful, bright, athletic people that made this experience unforgettable.
As we enter the post-MBA world, it's time to analyze the impact the past 2 years have had on our lives. Our professors continuously challenge us to think outside our comfort zones, changing our perspectives. We learn to examine international business from other cultures' views, globalizing our perspectives. We learn to embrace differences for their ability to generate creative solutions, again, changing our perspectives. As we leave here today, I feel we have been given the greatest tool for embarking on our future endeavors, a forever altered view of the world, a renewed perspective, which will allow us to continue to grow and achieve over the years to come.
Entering the MBA program was definitely a big decision for all of us. And today, we continue to make big decisions. But today is different. We are far more prepared, better informed, and we have each built our own reserve of knowledge against what's to come.
While on the international study trip to South America, Ben King explained to us a theory about cranes and growing economies. When he travels, he looks at the number of cranes around the city as a sign of development and growth. As we sit here today, all around Charlotte, there are cranes building the city for its promising future. I feel this is an extremely fitting analogy for each of us here today, poised for remarkable growth and success on whatever paths we may take.
As we say farewell, we would like to take this opportunity to thank several people out here who helped our class achieve success. A heartfelt thank you to all the families and friends that are here today and those who could not make it. Thank you for believing in us and allowing us to live this dream. Your support and encouragement contributed as much to the success of our program as our schoolwork. Thank you to the professors who led us on this adventure, forcing us to think differently each night. To the Wake Forest Charlotte staff, thank you for organizing catering, special events, solving printing issues, and allowing us to focus on education.
A special thank you to Carol, our constant cheerleader, who is always willing to take a minute out of her day and pick us up when we were down. To all of our employees, employers, and coworkers, we thank you for dealing with our exhaustion and occasional grumpiness. Most importantly, thank you to our classmates. You have made this an unforgettable adventure.
We have all contributed to this shared journey and have altered the course of each other's lives.
Going forward, we have the knowledge, network, and responsibility to be the change we hope to see in the world. We encourage each of you to continue on an endless quest for knowledge and to embrace the pro humanitate spirit of Wake Forest.
Congratulations!